today, doing a discussion over the Jeskai horse spaceship deck, or spacecraft deck for standard. So this is something that I've been testing recently, and I'll kind of explain how the whole thing is supposed to work. So basically you have a couple different protection areas with Shelter by Ghost, this new card, and then Authority Consoles. So that kind of like makes your punch creatures tapped, gives you a little protection through different things, and so on and so forth. And so you're basically trying to use those to kind of build up your creatures, like your board basically. And then this, if you have it onto a Guardian Summoner or like basically any creature, and if you were to have Elspeth or the Exalted Sunborn, they basically, or Exalted Sunborn basically doubles the amount of tokens, but Elspeth basically makes tokens, like 1/1 warriors. And so if you have Moonlit on any of the horses, and you have Elspeth and make tokens, then you basically make copies of the enchanted creature instead. So the whole goal is to build up a decent amount of board, if possible. Then tap those creatures to station the Dawnspire, to where, you know, you could either do both of them, or well, only just one, but to where it does the 100 damage, and plus the 2020 flying, which would be kind of crazy. And then I also figured out that Dawnspire triggers off the Mardu ability of Windcrack Siege, which is dumb. So instead of 100 damage that you're dealing to a creature, you're dealing 200 damage to two different creatures. 100 damage one creature, 100 damage to another creature. So yeah. So this is something that I've been kind of just been working on, because last format I did Naya horses, which made more sense because I took out a lot of stuff with Fresh all will be one being legal and all that. It made a lot more, you know, better. But now, since those sets have rotated out and this is available to use now, then I want to try to focus on trying to use this, and then have Elspeth on the field as well, and then just try to do some funny shenanigans with the card, and maybe be able to take out opponent that way. So that's kind of the whole purpose of the deck, is just kind of funny shenanigans. I know my lands need work. I have one shock land, one other 2-card land, and then just regular basic lands. So I know those need work. I've been trying to figure out what the proper ratio to do for those is, so I'm still in the process of that. But as of right now, this is kind of where the deck is for the time being. So it's pretty fun. It doesn't always win every game, which, you know, not every deck does, but it's still pretty fun regardless of, you know, win or lose. So I just need to work out the lands a little bit more better, and then it should be hopefully a little more consistent with what I'm trying to get to do. So, but yeah, so that's kind of basically it, I believe, for the video. This is Tori Mauler, which this thing's just dumb as well. I've gotten it up to like a 9-9, 10-10, something like that. Just because people let it get that big is like they may not have an answer to it, or they really don't care. So so I've gotten that thing up pretty big, for the most part. So, but yeah, it's a pretty fun build. I have Shreema in here as well to help search out the Collodin, but also just use the Intrepidable Flying is also pretty good too. It gives the legendaries Intrepidable, so yeah. So that's, like I said, that's basically kind of it for the deck. Like I said, I'm still testing it, so it may look a little different, or I possibly do a live stream over Arena gameplay, so I'll just have to see. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and the deck list. So yeah, I will catch you later. Alright, I guess.